Hi, everyone. Welcome to week 4. We're almost finished. Can you believe it? You guys have done a great job. I'm really proud of the work that you have done. Um, so this week, I will be sending you in announcements the video I did how to navigate for week 4. You're going to be doing a super bill in your Sims chart. You're also going to be um, doing a claim. I went through all of that in the tutoring recording that I'm going to post tonight for announcements. Um, those of you that were affected by the hurricane, I want to thank you for reaching out to me and letting me know. I did not assign any late points for any of you for week 2 because of the hurricane. Now, the next hurricane is coming and expected to hit Wednesday. We're still waiting to see exactly where that's going to hit in Florida. There is a chance it might come over me. Um, if that happens and I lose internet, hopefully I'll be able to reach out via email through my Canvas app on my phone. Um, and those of us that are in Port St. Lucie campus, I'm not sure what's going to happen with all of us. And I think we have some students over on the West Coast as well. So the best I can say for hurricanes at this point is just communicate as best you can. Text me if you can. Um, Email me through Canvas if you can, so that we all stay in communication. And I'll do my best to have announcements posted of anything that's going on. um, this week, like I said, we're going to be doing the claim and the super bill. Please watch my video because when it comes to filing a claim, claims are important. One, you have to have the documentation to match what you're sending to the insurance company. And when it comes to the codes for the claims, many times the insurance companies will come back and say that they require notes. So if your documentation does not match what you've put on the claim, they're not going to pay it. And this becomes an issue because no revenue in, no revenue out. We all want to get our paychecks, but if we're in the position where we're doing the actual claims, um, we need to know that our documentation is going to match what we're putting on the claims. Because basically, a claim form is the numbers. We take our documentation, put them into codes, which are numbers, and that's what tells the story to the insurance company of what happened with the patient. Some things I want you to pay attention to when you're doing your actual Sims chart, especially on the claim form. And I showed it in the video. There's actually 6 tabs at the top of that claim form, and you have to click on each tab and fill in the information. Scroll down to the bottom, hit the save button before you go to the next claim. If you don't hit the claim button, one, you're going to make more work for yourself because you'll have to re-put in all the information. 2, if you hit the save button, then it will roll some of that information over for you. um, these assignments are longer than what you've probably been doing. I want to let you know that. I also understand those of us that are in the cone or are going to be in the path of the hurricane. we'll deal with that when it comes. Um, but do the best you can to get what you can done as soon as you can. Basically, I'm going to personally be up very late tonight because I have a lot of computer stuff that needs to be done. Um, I've done most of the grading that I've had so far. I'm going to go on tonight and work on that for all of you as well. Hopefully, we don't lose internet and issues from this hurricane that's coming this way. um, but claims, codes, documentation, everything has to match. So just pay attention to detail on these assignments this week. You also have your worksheet, but it's nothing extravagant. Um, you don't have any uh extra research that you have to do um this week. Your worksheet is pretty straightforward with your key terms, and everything's there this week, so that's good news. But if you have any problems getting these claims filled out or you don't understand something, please reach out to me. Um, when it comes to insurance companies, they're very picky. They want things to be where they understand it, and I'll be honest with you, I work in the insurance field as well as teach. They find a reason not to pay that claim, and we need our claims paid so that we can so the doctor can pay the bills. They got to pay the rent, they got to pay the light bill, we have to have equipment to treat our patients. um we need our paychecks, all of that. So when it comes to filling out claims, it's important to know how. That's the purpose of this class, so that we can learn how to navigate all of the electronic health record. And the claim portion is actually, um, that's the practice management, as we call it, side of the software. We've The other part that you're going to do is your clinical side. You're going to be documenting a SOAP note. Some of you probably have already done that in your clinical classes. So now you get to see how it looks actually on the computer to do it. You're also going to be filling out a super bill, and that's where some of what you did in your medical records and insurance class, when you had the encounter form in your book and it was all divided out, that one assignment you had to do, where you had to read the documentation and pick out the codes on the super bill. Now you're going to take that and you're going to put it into an actual EHR system. Um, and claims are basically sent electronically in the real world. So this is good practice, so that when you go to externship, if they say, hey, can you do check in? Can you do this part of the front office? You all will have exposure to it and can say, yes, I've worked in an EHR and I know how to navigate it. They're all pretty much the same. Um, there they might have a few little differences. Over my 30 years, I've worked in a lot of different types of EHRs. Their buttons are in a different place, their layout might be a little bit different. um but they pretty much all work the same. So it's good that you get this practice. I know you all are probably getting a little anxious and a little nervous because you're coming up close to the end of your program and you're probably trying to study too for your CCMA exam or your coding exam. You guys are going to be fine. Um, you've got this. I think this has been a really, really good class. I've seen a lot of improvement from week one. I've seen a lot more engagement than I have in other classes. So you guys are going to be fine. Just keep pushing forward. I know we've got the glitches of the hurricanes and all of that, but we're going to make it through. Just keep communicating and we'll be fine. So I hope you all are safe over the next couple days. Those of you that have already been affected by Helene, I hope that you've got your power back and your life is getting a little bit more normal. And we will get through this, and I will see you next week. Contact me and keep communication going. And I just hope everybody does well